Here is our question. What might happen to a food web when an organism or the environment change within an ecosystem? Now, we are ready to write a scientific explanation for the main question using the model of claim, evidence, and reasoning. You can also choose any question you wrote in the Wonder lesson to write your claim. Let's open the book and start writing down our claims and the evidences that support them. Now, let's listen to one of our classmates claim to help him in collecting the evidence. Let's listen together.
My claim is that replacing an organism causes changes in the food web and disrupts the ecosystem.
True. By thinking about the desert food web model in the second lesson, if grass producers are removed, even the organisms that do not feed on grass, such as the eagles, will be affected. In our third lesson, we had an evidence about how climate change and pollution affect the ecosystem and the food web between living things. We tried this ourselves in the interactive game. We increased the temperature. إزاي ده أثر على الكائنات الدقيقة الموجودة وكمان أثر على بقية living organisms and it caused the death of microorganisms. This affected the fish and led to a decrease in the number of the seabirds at the end. In our fourth lesson, we saw how pollution of plastic wastes or climate change caused habitat loss, such as the coral reefs and the living organisms that depend on them. التلوث والمخلفات البلاستيكية والتغير المناخي بيغير ويدمر المواطن الطبيعية زي الشعب المرجانية. By the way, this was one of the questions our classmates thought about on I Wonder board at the beginning of the concept. How does pollution on land affect the marine food web? What do you think the claim for such a question would be? Let's hear from our colleague.
My claim is pollution leads to the death of producers and the rest of the organisms in the food web.
Well done! You can use the evidence on the board and what you wrote in your notebook to support your claim.
شوف الحلقة كاملة من خلال تطبيق مدرستنا بلس. مدرستنا مستقبل يبدأ الآن.